Hi, these comments are for ASM, and I am Michael from OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com. Happy holidays! It is Christmas season 2020. I hope you and your family have a great Christmas. Also, have a happy 2021 New Year. May all of your TOEFL dreams come true. Honestly, that's what I want for you, buddy. Okay, so you want me to listen to a speaking practice test. You're using my free TOEFL speaking evaluation service I have over at my website at onlinetoeflcourse.com. And I'm getting ready to listen to your speaking practice test. And remember that I have a lot of services to help you reach your target score, right? If you feel like you're struggling, and you're trying to get the speaking and the writing required subtotal scores of 26 and 24, for example, I can help you do that, right? Okay, so we have the rubrics here. So what do you think's better, individual study or group study?
Personally, I believe that studying with a group is much more beneficial than studying alone. I feel this way because, firstly, while you are studying in a group, there are more students, so there are chances of getting your corrections rectified by the other students. And there are multiple ideas, and as a whole, your whole learning experience will be better. For example, learning in a school is always better than learning in private tuition. Secondly, I believe that while studying in a group, there will be more fun as the number of students are more there. Hence, the overall experience will be funnier. For these reasons, I feel that studying alone is not as that much beneficial than studying in a group.
Okay, so I think on this one, I'm going to put you in the 2 range. I think that exactly describes you between 2 and 2.5. I'm going to say 17 points out of 30. That is my first impression. So I think you have quite a few delivery issues. You need to work on your pronunciation quite a bit. I think with your vocabulary, you need to be much more precise in the words that you use, and that'll ultimately help you strengthen the arguments you're trying to make. So your wording is kind of generic and not what I consider college level. So you got to work on your vocabulary quite a bit. And I think even you can make improvements with topic development. Let's listen to it again.
Personally, I believe that studying with a
So personally, I believe all 3 of those words are not necessary. Just say group study is more beneficial.
group is much more beneficial than studying alone. I feel this way because, firstly, while you are studying in a group,
So why not have a more specific intro there? Group study is more beneficial because I can get corrected. I can have my questions either corrected or answered by other people in the group, and because I can score higher on my tests or something.
there are more students, so there are chances of getting your
There are more students, so there are more chances. So you're using very simple grammar there. There are. Just say having students or a group can help you more effectively because
corrections rectified by the other students.
yeah, so group study offers corrections by other group members, you might say, instead of using there 2 times.
And there are multiple ideas.
And there are multiple ideas. You're stuck on a very, very basic type grammar. Using it and there, we call these expletive type sentences. They're kind of informal. It doesn't show good sentence variety. It's something that we use more in the spoken language, in informal type English. So I think you're overusing that particular sentence type.
As a whole, your whole learning experience will be better.
Notice how you're now going to your whole language experience. Before it was group or group members and then they, and now you're shifting into the you. So you have what we call inappropriate point of view shift. You need to be more consistent in the pronouns you're using as you move through the response. My advice is to help you with your consistency. I would use the first and the third person points of view. Those are more appropriate points of view for this type of speaking response.
For example, learning in a school is always better than learning in private tuition.
But learning in a school than a private, what does that have to do with anything? Why are we even going down that rabbit hole? I mean, we're talking about group study or individual study. Now you're talking about public versus private type institutions. That's a rabbit hole you don't want to go down, because once you go down there, you have to start giving examples to illustrate those points, and it doesn't even connect to the speaking prompt.
Secondly, I believe that while studying in a group, there will be more fun as the number of students are more there. Hence, the overall experience.
No, no, you got a lot of theirs again, but using the word fun again, it's not very precise, right? How about this? Group study is more productive. You can get your studies done faster than if you're studying individually or something. So I think using the word fun or funny or the funnest, that's just not a very precise word there. So you have to be careful about the vocabulary that you're using. I mean, I have to imagine you. Can I imagine you in a university classroom asking questions and talking with other students, or asking the professor questions about course content? And I just see you having a lot of limitations right now with that.
Will be funnier. For these reasons, I feel that studying alone is not as that much beneficial than studying in a group.
Okay, so I think on this, going back, I'm going to make an adjustment. I'm going to go to 2.0 out of 4, right? So I'm going to say 14 to 15 points out of 30 on this. So you have a lot of pronunciation problems. Your vocabulary and your grammar is weak, and you need a better organization and development of ideas. And that's why I gave you the score that I did.